Let's talk about Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. It is time for this team to move off of Matt Eberflus and Luke Getsy. They're done. This entire coaching staff is horrible. Even back to when they had Matt Nagy as a head coach, it was terrible. I'm looking at the Chicago Bears from this standpoint. It doesn't matter who your quarterback is if you don't have the right coaching. You can have Caleb Williams, you can have Drake May, you can have Michael Penix, you can have Bo Nix, whoever your top quarterback is in this upcoming draft class. It doesn't matter as long as your coaching with this team is terrible. And right now, you have a whole coaching staff, not just Matt Eberflus. You have Luke Getsy as well, the offensive coordinator, just downright ugly and terrible. Now, Justin Fields has had a very interesting career with the Chicago Bears team because he hasn't been horrible. I know the numbers aren't pretty, but you look at the supporting cast that he has had, it hasn't been any support. This season, they went out. They traded with the Carolina Panthers over the offseason. They got DJ Moore. You have Cole Kmet. You have Darnell Mooney. You have a solid run game because Justin Fields is going to run the football as much as possible, so you don't have to worry about that. He's one of the best running quarterbacks in the NFL. So that's why they're a top rushing offense. Passing-wise, they're still not there, and it's not because Justin Fields is not a consistent passer. I have seen games of him go out there and throw the ball on a line. Is it drive after drive? No, because he is not there yet, but he hasn't had the offensive play caller to come in and help him out with that. It's only so much you can do when your offensive coordinator is obsessed with screens, bubble screens, running back screens, slip screens, tight end screens, all the screens possible. Luke Getsy has a screen problem because that's what he loves to call. I can go back a couple months ago when they faced Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 3 plays in a row, late in the third quarter. All of them were screens. Screens to the running back, screens to DJ Moore, screen to the tight end. None of them worked. Screen, screen, screen. Now when you let Justin Fields throw the ball down the field, things start to happen. We saw that against the Detroit Lions yesterday. He had a very good game. He didn't have that many passing yards. He only had 169 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown. He's 16 to 23 in the day, but they were up big in that game, and coaching let them down. The clock management by Matt Eberflus and the game plan by Luke Getsy was just terrible. You can't just come out and be aggressive against a top team in the NFL, and then all of a sudden, let's be conservative. And Justin Fields led this team in rushing yesterday with 104 rushing yards. So Justin Fields has big-time talent. He just needs to get into a situation to where they can utilize him in the best way. And I do believe the Chicago Bears should let him go. And this is why. You have to exercise a fifth-year option early next season. Well, early next year. You have to decide, do you want to exercise this fifth-year option or not, to add on a year to his contract. And then after that, you're going to be into a situation. Do we pay him like he is a top quarterback? This is one thing about Justin Fields. He still likes to run the football a lot, and he's taken a lot of hits in the past. This season, he dealt with an injury to where he missed games. Do you want to invest a lot of money into a quarterback that hasn't been the best situation because of your own doing and has dealt with injuries because of your own doing? Like I said last season, he was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL, Tyler Russell Wilson, because you did not give him an offensive line. They have waited too long to give him that adequate talent. And they made an amazing move with the Carolina Panthers because they hold their own destiny with their first overall pick, and they own the Carolina Panthers' destiny as well because you own that first round pick. So you have multiple picks here, and you no longer have to go into the NFL draft and draft a pass rusher in the high rounds because you traded for Montez Sweat, who was more than good enough to go out there and put the quarterback on the ground. That is something the Chicago Bears haven't had in years since they traded Khalil Mack to the then Oakland Raiders. You now have a situation to where you have a true pass rusher in Montez Sweat, and you hope that he can open up things for other guys on the defensive line. You have 2 very good linebackers that you got in Frazee, Tremaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards. You have a very good secondary as well. The only reason the secondary wasn't up to par is because the defensive line cannot go back there and put the quarterback on the ground. They cannot put pressure on the quarterback, so it puts a lot of strain on those cornerbacks. And Jalen Johnson deserves a contract extension. He's one of the best corners in the NFL. So you have talent. You just have to get the coaching right. And I will say this, to have the second best rushing defense in the NFL, that's impressive. A lot of people may not even realize that. The Chicago Bears are a hard team to run on. That's why a lot of teams want to go out there and pass on them. They are very good in the trenches when it comes to stopping the run. And a lot of it is because of the game planning of Matt Eberflus. I will give him credit for that, but his clock management is still terrible, and his decision to go for it on 4th down is terrible as well. They had the Detroit Lions beat yesterday, and they lost it. They had the Denver Broncos beat a couple months ago, and they lost it because of the game planning of Matt Eberflus and Luke Getsy late in the game. And you can say, hey, Justin Fields didn't perform the best in the 4th quarter. He didn't. He didn't. And I'm a big Justin Fields fan. He let them down in the fourth quarter. He missed some throws and he missed some reads. Guys were open. He didn't see it. And that's another reason why I'm in that camp of just let him go to another team. You can get some high picks for him and you can start over with a brand new quarterback and get you the right coaching staff. And it doesn't have to be Caleb Williams, because I know a lot of Chicago Bear fans right now, they're shaking their heads saying, we don't want Caleb Williams. He may have attitude problems. It's another quarterback from UNC who is amazing, named Drake May. You can go get him. Michael Penix, who may be a Heisman finalist this season and who may win Heisman this season, you can go draft him as well. The Chicago Bears are in a very interesting but a good situation. All you have to do is hit the head coach at the park. That's all you have to do. No more Matt Nagy hires, no more Matt Eberflus hires. Go out there, get a guy that's a true offensive guru that can help out your young quarterback, whether it is Justin Fields or whether it is Caleb Williams, Drake May, or whomever. Get your offensive-minded head coach. I know that's what the Chicago Bears are known for. That's their legacy is on defense. But that was decades ago. The NFL has changed. You need to get that quarterback situated. The best teams in the NFL, they have very good quarterbacks to great quarterback play. Look at the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts, and look at the coaches they have. You have a very good head coach with the Philadelphia Eagles, offensive minded. An excellent head coach with Andy Reid, Kansas City Chiefs, offensive minded. Go out there, get an offensive-minded coach to help out Justin Fields or to help out your rookie quarterback, and you'll be in a very good situation because the talent is there. Cole Kmet is a very good tight end. DJ Moore is a franchise wide receiver. Darnell Mooney is a nice number 2 wide receiver. When he was fully healthy a couple years ago, he broke over 1,000 yards. And you have some solid running backs as well. You need to fix the offensive line, and they tried to do that over the offseason. They went and got Nate Davis from the Tennessee Titans in free agency. You drafted a tackle in the first round. I think that he could be a very good tackle with this team as well if he continues to develop on that trajectory. And your defense, you already have pieces right there. Like I mentioned before, Montez Sweat doesn't need much development. He's very good already. TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, very good linebacking duo. You have the talent there. You just need to go out there, hit the quarterback, and hit the head coach. And unfortunately for the Chicago Bears, that right there is the hardest thing to do in the NFL. But let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about the Chicago Bears moving forward? Should they hold on to Justin Fields or should they let him go? And like I said before, I have no problems with them keeping him, and I have no problem with them letting him go. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, I want each and every last one of you guys stay safe, stay positive. Have a blessed day, guys. Peace.